Hello and welcome to the Finncast Studio tutorial video on how to play YouTube videos live from YouTube. Okay, some of you existing customers will be familiar with our VLC video players. We've added to this where not only can you play videos, audio and video as normal, you can, with the same players, play YouTube videos. Okay, so we have a button here named YouTube. If I click on this, it gives me a couple of options. The three options that I have is I can search for something. So maybe Elvis. Click the search button and we get numerous videos from YouTube for Elvis Presley. Okay, so this gives us some information here like the duration and the author of this specific video. And more importantly here, we've got the P1 and P2, which is out to player 1 and player 2. This is Finncast video players in Finncast Studios P1 and P2. So if you want the specific video in player 1 to load, you will click the P1 button and P2 for player 2. Okay, you can get additional information by hitting this small plus button, which gives you more information on the video should you want it. For any specific reason, like the description, again, the duration is in there, the engagement, views, likes, dislikes, etc. However, I'm sure you just really want to play the video. Okay, so that's one way of doing this. Another option is a direct link. Okay, so here I'm putting in a direct URL of a YouTube video. In this specific case, you don't click the search button, you click the URL button. And by clicking this, we'll wait on the video to load. Okay, so I want that in player 1, so I can close this down now. And here I should have my player 1 video. Just gonna put this volume down, but it's very low, so it doesn't outdrown me. Again, you've got your seek bar should you need it to seek into the video as normal. You've got your roll button, which is equivalent to play. Or you can, as normal, what we call roll on take. So if I take this down into the program, it should automatically start playing the YouTube video. Okay, so the quality is, pretty good. And you can do frame by frame on the video. You can, as normal, do the speed, slow it down, speed it up. And again, if you put on loop, it will loop the video. As equally, as previously, you can select a normal video file from here or from lists that are on your computer, on your hard drive, or somewhere on your specific network. Okay, let me pause that. Now, you can also play a video list. I'm just going to decrease that. I'm going to go here, and if you come up here to a list, it's the full information after the equals button. That's what you need. That's called the playlist ID. Okay, so we go back to YouTube, and here I'm going to put in the playlist ID. And this time I click the list button. Okay, and that gives me the list. Okay, so maybe I'll take this video for player 1. It's just a couple of some music videos. And I'll take, I don't know, some old one here for player 2. And just simply close it down. And now in your video players, you should have the 2 selected videos coming direct from YouTube. Okay. And player 2 also. Okay, I'm just going to put the volume down on this because it's only going to drown me out speaking. And we can just play both those videos. Roll and roll. Okay, so again, as normal, we get the information of the title of the video. Here we have the full duration of the video. Up here we have the elapsed time. Actually, no, we don't. We have the remaining time of the video because that's the way we do it. And of course, we have the progress bar as usual. Okay, so that's pretty much how you play YouTube videos in Finncast Studio version 6. It is not available below version 6, just to keep that in mind. And again, with the, I mean, if you're familiar with this as a Finncast user, this button here allows you to select normal video files. So I don't want to take Adele. And again, it's with the same video player. You can seek out, etc. Okay, so it is quite simple. There's nothing too difficult about it. So the principle that we're coming from is in your YouTube player, ideally you would be creating a playlist for your broadcast. So in other words, if you're going to do a show, an example, okay, it's about the news. So you're going to have specific footage about the news. Well, we don't want to reinvent the wheel. So in YouTube, you will create a list related to your show. And in there, you're going to put the videos for your show. And in here, once only, you only need to add the ID and then click the list button. And then you'll be able to stick randomly to player 1 and player 2 the videos you're going to use directly from YouTube for your show. Very important to take note of this. For a list, the setting on your playlist in YouTube can only be one of two. It can be public or unlisted. It cannot be private. It won't work if it's private. However, you do not need to log in with your credentials in YouTube via Finncast Studio. Just simply put in the ID here and you will access them, as long as the setting is on unlisted or public. Unlisted is similar, nearest probably to private. What it means is nobody can see your list in YouTube and it will not come up in results as normal. Only people who have the specific link to that playlist will have access to it. And in most cases, that will only be you. Okay. So again, thank you for watching. And the website address again is finncast.com. Take care.